Morning.
Hi. We have time to sign our guest book.
Sure.
That's how we get our funds.
We are back in Rockwood, PA on the Great Allegheny Passage. Our goal today is to get to the Mason-Dixon line. That's 24 miles one way. We'll see if we get there. I've already made a video of what?
Bug.
Oh, I got a bug. I've already made a video of Garrett to the Mason-Dixon line, but I've not made a video of Rockwood to Garrett. So I'll probably, well, I will. I'll make the video from here to Garrett, and then I'll keep going because I just love the Big Savage Tunnel and the viaduct, the Salisbury Viaduct. It's a beautiful ride. So let's go for a ride. That's where we're camping. A few of the towns down along through here are really taking advantage of the fact that the Allegheny Passage, the Great Allegheny Passage, runs through them. Rockwood has a couple bed and breakfast places along the way. There's that nice bike shop that's right there. A whole park-like atmosphere here. Thank you. Funny story about that bike shop. When we came here the first time, my wife's bike had a flat tire. So we thought surely there'd be a bicycle shop. So we drove down here to Rockwood and we didn't find a bicycle shop. So we drove like 20 miles to go to a Walmart to get a new inner tube for that bike. And then we drove all the way back here and drove up to the trailhead, and there's the bike shop right on the trailhead. Oops. Unfortunately for us, the Husky Haven campground does not take RVs. It'd be a perfect place for us to go if they did. Nice wide trail. It won't stay this wide for very long, but it's nice and wide now. Nice smooth surface, crushed limestone. What do you think, high 70s today? We are cruising along at 12 miles per hour on our handy dandy e-bikes. That is a train. So as I was saying before the train interrupted me, we're cruising along here at 12 miles an hour because of our handy dandy e-bikes on that infamous trip where we had to drive 20 miles to Somerset to get the spare tire. Because of that trip, we got a later start and we went all the way to Myersdale. I checked out the place and my wife wanted to check it out more. Unfortunately, we had 12 miles to go and an hour to get there because we were racing the sun. So we know that we went 12 miles an hour pedaling like crazy, and when we got back we were exhausted. We beat the sun. We barely walked, but we beat the sun. Now because of these e-bikes, we'll be able to do almost 50 miles today in speeds of excess of 12 miles an hour. We'll still get our exercise, but we'll be fine at the end. Of course, we've got a year's worth of riding under our belts now, so we're a little more used to it. I don't think I even want to try that on a regular bicycle. So we've been going for almost 6 miles now. This is what we've been seeing. Really pretty. Really pretty. Some nice scenery in the hillside, some really cool rock walls, but I just didn't video it because I have probably hours. Morning. This kind of view. I'm just seeking out something different. I do like the rock walls. No bridges yet, no tunnels, no hidden history. Oh, Fletcher Falls. I have taken video of that. You know what? That's on my phone.
Ah, you're right.
Maybe I'll find that on my phone and patch it in.
say that from Rockwood to Garrett, this is like the perfect short trip. The scenery's beautiful, the trail's in great shape, nice and wide. A lot of places for shade so that it's very comfortable. It's just a beautiful portion of the Gap. I'd give this portion 5 stars, no doubt. You've got some place to eat back in Rockwood. You've got a bike shop, got some bed and breakfast. It's a cute little town. And then whenever we get up here to the turnaround, if you're tired, they've got drivers who will come and pick you up and take you back, and they'll take your bike. So it's a pretty nice short distance of the Gap. Highly recommend it.
I forget what they call those. They don't call those recumbent.
No, but I forget what they are called.
I can't remember the name of them.
Like a comfort bike.
Kind of a fusion of recumbent and a Stingray, I guess. I don't know. I think this means we're just outside of Garrett.
I think so. Recognize the tunnel. Morning, girls.
1,800 miles.
Woohoo! Congratulations!
I mean,
I'm 20 behind you, buddy.
wow, they're laden.
Wow, that's quite a setup.
Interesting way to travel.
A bicycle built for two for distance.
Oh, here we go. This is one of my favorite parts of the whole
Are you on?
Great Allegheny Passage. Well, let's make sure. GoPro, turn off. Were all those headstones knocked over before?
No.
What in the world would come all the way up here?
Shame on whoever would do that.
I'm already down to 18%.
Oh my.
That doesn't seem right. We've only gone 10 miles. I love this view. Love this part of the trail. Wonder why none of the windmills are moving. Is the caboose open? It's open. I'm going in.
I love this view.
To the caboose? Come up behind you here. This is the Bowman Bridge, a rare iron railroad bridge. Look at the arc up around the corners.
They even made it fancy.
They did. This one you were talking about?
Yes. So pretty.
There we go. Huh?
Oh. It really looks uncomfortable.
Yes, it does. I don't think I would like to travel in that position.
Eastern Continental Divide. It's all downhill from here. Now we get some reward here. Here we go. Big Savage Tunnel. I'm taking my sunglasses off.
Yeah, me too. Put my light on.
Yeah, I'm not putting my... I don't need no stinking headlight. Wow, feel the cold. Oof. Oh, man.
Hey, that's not good. My light is shining up.
You can adjust it.
I'm lighting up the ceiling in front of me.
Oh, that's good. I always need to know where the ceiling is.
I love the big fancy doors on it too.
Oh, and then you get hit with the blast furnace.
Yeah.
So let's say we hit the Mason-Dixon line and then...
That sounds like a great idea.
Then we'll come back here and partake in some gestation.
That's good. Oh, what a beautiful day. I couldn't have handpicked one better than this.
You sure you don't want to do the jump?
Yeah, go ahead. Go for it. I want to see you do it. You're 16 and you did that jump. Well, aren't you so good? I can't believe you did that.
You told me to.
I was kidding.
And the Mason-Dixon line. This is it. That's what a chain would look like. Straddling the line here. So that's the length of a chain.
Yep.
And that's how they measured the whole thing.
I don't know who's liking that more. You or the dog.
Oh. So I'm thinking from right here, because there's a handle at the end of this chain, and this chain goes all the way up to that monument there. And that's the length of the chain, and that's what two guys with a whole crew of people carrying stuff, I guess. That's how they measured the entire length of Pennsylvania and Maryland. This was a disputed piece of land between the Penns and the Calverts. The Penns thought their land went down to the 39th parallel, and the Calverts thought their land went up to the 40th parallel. So they disputed over it for 3 generations. And so they finally hired Mason and Dixon to measure this line across the entire state to finally settle between the Penns and the Calverts who owned what. So here they are. I mean, these aren't people that own an estate. These are people that own a state. 10 years later, they lost it in the American Revolution. And my wife just hit 1800. Woo and who?
Doesn't seem that long ago since we hit 1,000. 1800, Continental Divide.
So you can always remember.
Yep. You betcha.
Well, Pittsburgh at 720 feet. We are now at 2,392 feet. And Washington, D.C. is at 0 feet. Oh yeah. I think that's the same guy.
Yeah. I see what you mean by Florida Creek.
Yeah. Oh, and a little one.
Well, hello, fellas.
And you have a little one.
Oh, no. They run funny.
What, do you think we're chasing you? Wow. They're good at disappearing into the foliage, too.
You've heard peacocks scream at the zoo.
Yes, I have. I've heard them scream here.
Now drop down to 3.
Wow. I've been on 3 for a while now.
Hello.
So that is awesome.
Yes,
How
it
else is she going to get out here?
That's right.
You know?
And he's right there behind her, supporting her.
She can go. She had a big grin on her face, so she's having fun.
Yep.
She's getting exercise going down the trail. Thinking we have a mile, maybe 2 left. Turned up the power assist just for the fun of it. Not our longest, but still quite a nice jog. And there's Rockwood. Straight ahead. Let's see if we get there before the battery dies on the camera. I got plenty on the bike. Oh. Whew. I only have a few seconds left on this battery, so from here at Rockwood to the Mason-Dixon line, and it was a good ride. It was fun. We're done. Mothe.